Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about a new MMORPG called Dracantas. And this game was a game I discovered yesterday when streaming, and suddenly someone asked me, hey, have you seen this game called Dracantas? And I was like, no. And basically I was watching the official trailer, which I think before we talk about the game, we should watch together. Trust me, you want to watch this trailer with me because I think you're gonna like it. So let's watch the trailer first, and then we're gonna talk about the game as well. I'll do some commenting as well. So as you can see, this is the first thing. Of course, it's a 2D MMORPG. So a free-to-play MMORPG called Drakantos. You can wishlist it right now on Steam. And as you can see, it's a 2D game. You see it from the top. But if you think about it, for example, games like Diablo, games like Path of Exile, you see it from above as well. There isn't a big difference between a game like this and Dracantos. Sorry, a game like Dracantos and Diablo, because you still can only move, to the right and left and up and down. You just, instead of seeing it from the top with 2D graphics, you just see it like from a side in Diablo with 3D graphics. So don't look at this and be like, oh, this sucks because it's 2D. Who wants to play this? Well, I mean, give it a chance. Give it a fair chance. Let's watch this together, and then we're gonna give it a fair chance, right? Let's see it. So basically, you can see you can team up with people. PvE, open world stuff, bosses. This could be a dungeon. It could also be just an open world boss. Some kind of like crypt dungeon. And wherever the Astis are, but you can see she's like a spear lady with lightning damage. A wizard, like a sorcerer. Big boss fight. And I can see they are, it looks like 6 people in total. There was 3 people dead in the top. I mean, it just looks like, all the typical arcade games we played, but in an MMO. I wouldn't mind playing this game. Not at all. Looks fun. And then the bad guy. And he's basically just gonna, destroy the chair and find a crystal, and we don't know. So again, Dracantas wishlist on Steam. So let's talk about the game. Alright, Dracantas. So we now watched the cinematic, the game trailer, not a cinematic, but the game trailer for the game, which we just saw before. But as it says here, Dracantas. Dracantas is a free-to-play MMORPG with a nostalgic pixel art style combined with exciting, fast-paced action combat and more than 20 unique playable heroes. So the thing is, like on the Discord, they have an FAQ where they actually talk about what should they have done. Should you be able to create your own character and create your own unique hero with whatever weapon you want, whatever spells you want? Or should they do like League of Legends, where you can pick between a lot of different heroes that is already pre-made, but of course you can still get skins to them and customize them in small ways. And so basically they're saying there's option 1 where you can create your own character, or option 2 where you get a custom, a pre-made character. And they're basically saying they're gonna go with the pre-made character in the FAQ, which is pretty cool. Like I think that's a good decision, since it will allow the game to be different from the classic MMOs where it's all about customizing your hero. But let's actually go to their own website, because that website I feel like has more information which is more useful about the game. This website is a game they made called press.drakantos.com, and I think they made it just basically to showcase the game. They haven't made like a fancy website and stuff like that. They just wanted a website where you can actually see the details about the game. Since it's still in work, And who knows, it may come out in early access or something. But we can see here. Drakantos is an MMORPG with a nostalgic top-down pixel art style combined with exciting fast-paced action combat and 21 unique playable heroes. Oh, okay, so this one only says 20, but here they have 21, so I guess they just added another one. Unique player heroes. Our inspiration comes from great games like Chrono Trigger, Stardew Valley, and Graveyard Keeper, and Stone Shot. Classic words like Lord of the Rings are also a significant source of inspiration for us, mainly because our Middle-earth based theme. Okay, so I guess like when we run around the world, we're gonna feel like it's a bit Middle-earth inspired, which I like since I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan. Our game will feature family figures for fans of these universes, such as dwarves, dragons, elves, and much more. So a good typical Dungeons and Dragons / Lord of the Rings universe. Features. Play with 21 different heroes, each with a unique gameplay mechanics and well-developed backstory. Online world. Fight, explore, and have fun on this adventure with your friends. Immerse yourself in the fantasy world of Dirid, brought vividly to life through compelling voice-acted cutscenes. Dungeons, missions. Missions will be changing over time with a different set of enemies, bosses, resources, traps, objectives with the potential for special events and twists, making every playthrough unique and challenging. So I guess dungeon and missions are kind of like tied together. You get a mission and you have to maybe go to like a dungeon or something like that. Intense PvP fighting inspired by Overwatch, Brawl Stars, and League of Legends. Dracantos will feature a serious competition. Prepare to find different PvP modes with ranked systems and weekly tournaments. So this game is both going to have something for the PvE players and it will also have something for the PvP players. That's quite exciting. Different enemies. Face over 150 enemies with different mechanics. Guild system ascend to become the most powerful guild on the continent. Collectibles, unlock exclusive icons, titles, and cool skins to further personalize your profile and heroes. Collect dozens of charming pets and make your interactions more lively with over 30 emotes per hero, each featuring unique voice lines. That's pretty cool. So basically when you can basically use emotes and the character will say different stuff. Day and night cycles. This world has its own day cycle and it's affecting enemies and challenging you'll face. There's a market. Trade items with other players using our handy market systems. Skills customization. Experience different style of gameplay with the same hero by modifying the abilities with orbs and artifacts. Housing. Getting your own land and decorate it your way by using different styles. So this is probably where the Stardew Valley inspiration is coming from, where you can actually create your own house and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. We already watched this video. This is another video where basically it's two developers that is like doing a challenge where you have to go into like an elevator. They get up and have to fight like some different bosses. Looks pretty cool. Like honestly look fun. So looking forward to it. And of course they have the 21 heroes, which they all like show in different videos. We got some gameplay videos. Again, we can see the samurai here fighting a skeleton boss with skeletons around. They're 3 people: the warrior, the elf, the samurai. We got some. Oh, this is cool. This would be super dope if they actually did something like this, where you have like a castle you need to defend against like orcs. Helm's Deep again, nice. Got some trees with some elves and druids. Horses, okay. So you can actually get mounts. Impressive. Some kind of like console or whatever you call it. Got some ghosts and undeads. Oh, this guy, he looks like a Death Knight from World of Warcraft. I like that. I hope we can get a Death Knight. I would main that guy with no questions. This guy looks amazing as well. I really like that. This is really, really cozy. They just need like a fire camp, like a fireplace, like they need some like fire over here, something like that. I like this. Demons attacking. Oh, they got these lizard people from Warhammer as well. Nice. And I guess he's the king. And this is the paladin you can play. Some kind of like necromancer summoning undeads. A portal. Eagle. And here we got all the heroes. So this is the heroes we can actually play in the game. So we got this paladin guy, we got this samurai lady, we got this whatever she is. She looks like a sorcerer. Oh my god, we can be an undead mage, a warlock probably. Write me up for that guy. Write me up. I could imagine she's some. Oh, I think it's a bow, but it just doesn't have a string, so it's probably like a magic bow. You know, just like a magic bow. A sorcerer, a druid, and I'm pretty sure in the trailer we saw a guy turning into a bear, and I have a feeling this is the guy who can turn himself into a bear. I don't know 100%, but I have a feeling he's gonna be the bear guy. We also have this lady here, where he has like this spear, and she does like electric damage. Don't know who he is, but he reminds me kind of like Illidan with that double spear. He would probably be a popular one as well. Some kind of like arcane mage, a typical hell scream, like a hell scream from World of Warcraft universe. I love it. And a typical Garen warrior from League of Legends. He's called Garen, right? Garius? Garen? You know what I mean. The warrior with the big sword and who can do a dual blade spin when spinning. I think she looks like a priest. She has to be a priest. Oh my god. Can we be an undead warrior as well? Like, is this a boss we have to fight, or can we honestly be this guy? I could see myself playing this guy. Cool guy as well. Oh, I know a friend who is going to main this guy. He loves dwarfs. Yeah. Ah, this is the guy who we saw in the screenshot. Okay, so he's not a Death Knight, he's more like a rogue. Okay. I can see this one getting popular as well. We actually getting a bard. And a cat bard. Interesting. A Wolverine? Okay. Cool, and they got some logos and icons for the game. Alright. I mean, that's pretty cool, and I'm pretty sure the information we have on Steam is pretty much the same. You know. Yeah, it's the same. They have like the different heroes here. Oh, they have the different heroes where it's actually how they look like in the game. So the same information we already have seen, blah blah blah. And then we can see the heroes you can play in the game. So this is the undead mage, the undead warrior. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so yeah, so we got 21, but we don't know the last one. It's like it's a secret. Oh, so that's the bard, Thomas. Ah, interesting. Whoops, I forgot to close my messenger. So that's pretty cool. It's fun to see them also like in game how they actually look like. Interesting. I kind of want to. My first like thought would be testing the druid guy. I want to see the bear form. And I also want to test the undead guys if we can actually beat them. I would assume since it's here in the hero list. Very, very cool. And PvP. So we just see some example of PvP. It's gonna feel very interesting with the PvP. Huh. And before we finish the video, they also have here on Discord, they have this this here. So basically they first have the hero's own character, where basically they're saying their conclusion that they're gonna go with the heroes that you have to choose. Also they have each hero will have its own talent tree, so you can customize. No, so that's a question. Each hero has its own abilities that you unlock as you level up and upgrade them as you like. You don't have a talent tree. We have other systems that we find more interesting. With talent trees, people usually tend to follow the most popular build, and that's true. It's the same with World of Warcraft. You just open up Wowhead or something like that, and then you go in and find a popular talent tree. It's like, yeah. But they're gonna have these orbs and artifacts. Orbs are rare items that you can get to change your abilities. Does sometimes just doing doing things differently or with an extra. and sometimes even completely changing the ability to a new one. The orb does basically what a skill tree would do, but the thing is, because it's an item, you have things to go after in the end game and look for new builds in rare drops. Not only that, we can launch new orbs in each update, meaning that even an old hero that you can can get a new skill and different builds for mechanics after this release. This reminds me of what they do in Diablo. So all your legendaries, ascended items, they have these passive abilities on, which can totally change your playstyle. That's pretty cool. I think that's a great idea. Artifacts. Artifacts are another system that helps you customize your build. You can have 4 artifacts in each hero, 2 active and 2 passive. The artifacts are unlocked with account and can be used in almost any hero. Oh, some restrictions such as faction elements are okay, because if we look here, we can see in the bottom, I believe, no, not this video here, this gameplay video we got up here. There. We can see in the bottom that he has some abilities, like a space, you got space, Q, V, and a big one, I think it's F. Can we get it a high quality, please? Yeah. So, and then we can see we have one called E and R. We also got 3 and 4. It's probably maybe 3 or 4, or E and R, which is the spells that they talk about here. So you can get 2 actives and 2 passives. So that's pretty cool. So you can also switch around in spells. We plan on doing a vast range of artifacts, some common that you can get in simple quest and some exclusive to each boss of the game. For example, any hero can get a Gorgon head from Gorgon boss as an active artifact and use its petrify enemy. As an undead, you can get a common artifact from Crypt that summons a bunch of skeletons to help you in a fight. As an elf, you can get a nature wind shield that can protect you from a short time. Oh, I like this one here with the undeads. So if you play an undead hero, which looks like we only got these. Oh, okay. So it looks like we only have, I could imagine Osul, Kavras, Mohasus. I think those 3 are the only undeads in the game so far. So they will have the ability, you can get that ability where you can summon skeletons. I could definitely see myself playing with that. Then I had to find out which of these undeads I want to play. Okay. With 4 artifacts, it means you can have 2 more active abilities and 2 passives. So you can discover builds and changing as you like for each content, and like orbs, we can also release more artifacts in new updates. I like that. They actually make the classes simple. All the classes are going to get simple. They have maybe 4 or 6 abilities. That's it. Nothing more. But then they can do all these artifacts which can really change up the game. This is actually next level thinking. I like this. I like this. By the way, this is the official Dracantas Discord. If you want to join, it's up to you. But yeah, you can in case you want. You can also join my community, LoFi Paladins, if you want to have a chill place to talk about gaming. So basically, they also have monetization where they don't really know what to do yet with it. We just know that it's going to be free to play, but maybe it's going to be like League of Legends where you have to buy each hero. So maybe you're going to start with like 3 heroes or 1 hero. Maybe you could pick 1 hero in the game for free, and then you have to buy all the others. And they don't know when the game is coming out. They don't want to say when it's coming. It's coming when it's coming. So yeah, I mean that's Drakantos. So if you let me know what you think in the comment. Is this a game you could see yourself playing? I'm not normally into 2D games that much, but again, it's not really the biggest difference from a game like this and I mean other games like Diablo. I know Diablo you still can move like around perfectly in a circle, where this game it looks like more you can walk like, you know, in positions. It doesn't look like you can go and walk like, you know, up in the corners and down in the corners. But still, I still think this can be a really casual, fun MMO. But yeah. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me for 22 minutes. talking about this game. It's super interesting. I'm definitely going to be talking about this game on my next podcast episode. If you haven't seen that one, I'm doing a podcast called Dvalin's Tavern Gaming Podcast on basically any podcast platform on YouTube. But yeah, thanks for watching. I am really looking forward to try out this game. If the developers any chance of seeing this video, feel free to shoot it my way, and I will definitely try out your game. So thanks for watching, have a great day, and let's be excited for Dracantas.